When you think of celebrity events, you might envision the genteel setting of a golf course. Well, here in Long Beach, California, celebrities trade in the genteel part for, pardon me, pal, playing through. For 38 years, the elite from film, television, music, and sports have caromed through the most prestigious temporary street course in all of North America with the sole purpose of grabbing bragging rights. Well, that, and helping stricken children throughout Southern California. But make no mistake about it, when the green flag falls, all bets are off, and the competition is anything but genteel. Today, the 39th running of the Pro Celebrity Race at the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach will once again demonstrate just how much bragging rights really mean. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the western coast of the United States and the most prestigious event of its kind on the U.S. racing calendar. I'm Paul Page, and along with Brian Till and Jamie Howe, we'll be bringing you our coverage of this year's Pro Celebrity 10-lap sprint race, which has, for so long now, been a hallmark of the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach. In today's race, there are 13 celebrities, and starting 30 seconds behind the celebrities, the pros, there are 5 pros. Yesterday, after qualifying, Joshua Morrow from CBS's Young and the Restless emerged as the fastest celebrity in the field, clearly putting 3 weekends of race car driver training to good use.
Right here, pole winner 2015. I literally couldn't be happier. I'm so happy.
This year, we have a record number of returning celebs and pros, each of whom has determined to accept the challenge that is thrown down by the concrete canyons of Long Beach. And the eagerness for competition is really evident throughout the celebrity field.
Pretty amazing just to be here and hear all these other cars racing.
Why not? I mean, how can I say no to such an opportunity?
You know, I just want to finish. That's it. I told my kids I'll finish. I have 4-year-old twins, so that's what's those are daddy goals today.
The thing about it is it's something that I'm pretty familiar with, so I mean, I really get amped up about it. I mean, I like every form of racing, and I did my homework, I studied, so I'm ready to go.
I got to tell you, I am so pumped. This is so much fun being out here on the track.
This is a dream come true. You know, whoever gets to do something like this.
The last thing my 6-year-old daughter, Elsie Louise, said when I was leaving the house is, "Daddy, will you try and win the race for me and my sisters?" And I thought, oh, man. Oh, I'm going to have to. I got to win the race now.
It's going to be a good time. I'm just excited about being here. Everybody is fantastic. The whole pro division is tight. So I'm going to have to certainly bring my A game to compete.
I'm so excited. You know, as the great Paul Newman said, winning isn't everything, it's the only thing.
So here's the celebrity starting grid. On the front row, Joshua Morrow, who is in The Young and the Restless on CBS, and Raul Mendez in the upcoming miniseries Texas Rising.
Row 2, Nickelodeon's Nathan Kress starts inside along charity auction winner Dave Payson.
In row 3, it's Robert Patrick of CBS's Scorpion and Tricia Helfer, Battlestar Galactica.
The former NFL star receiver Willie Gault starts inside row 4 alongside Kids' Choice Award-winning actor James Maslow.
Mark Graff is on row 5, lead singer of Sugar Ray and Mekhi Phifer.
John Resnick, Goo Goo Dolls guitarist and frontman, starts inside row 6 alongside international model and actress Donna Feldman.
And in the 7th row alone is Steve Mason, the ESPN radio host of Mason in Ireland. Now, 30 seconds behind, the pros will start. They're usually all red cars, but not today, because on the front row, Brett Davern, the 2014 Pro Celebrity winner, got the wall good, and so he's going to be in a dark blue car. On the pole, it will be Alfonso Ribeiro in his 22 red.
Row 2 in the pros, NHRA drag racer Antron Brown starts inside along Rutledge Wood 2013 celebrity winner.
Alone in the 3rd row, Dara Torres. She had handling problems, so she won't be in a red car either. She's carrying the number 14. So that field is set. They come off the last turn, the iconic hairpin here on the streets of Long Beach. As they start down this track, they will see the green flag line straight ahead of them, and the race will be on. 30 seconds behind them are the pros, and we'll see how fast the pros can catch up and make it happen. Here's the green flag, and we are racing the Toyota Pro Celebrity Race on the streets of Long Beach, California, as they scream down for turn number 1.
Joshua Morrow with a great start there, Paul, in the white Toyota out in front. The white Scion leads the field down. He's got the preferred position there in the number 1.
You saw Nathan Kress move out, try to find a position on the outside, move to the inside now as they go through turn number 1, and they all get through there cleanly.
This really is one of the more talented fields I've seen here, and here come the pros.
The pros taking their green flag, and already they're closing as fast as they can on those celebrities. And when they start working through the celebrities, that is something to watch.
See the number 22, Alfonso Ribeiro. I spoke to him a little earlier, and he said, look, you know, I've won this thing twice before. I need to be cool, calm, and collected. We need to march to the front. They've got to catch up with this group of celebrities.
It's still Morrow out in front. He leads this field. There he is, the number 1 car, name right up on the top of the windshield if you need to check that. And the number 9, Raul Mendez, he's right behind him. Then comes Nathan Kress and Dave Payson.
What I see is a lot of cool, calm, collected drivers right now. That may go out the window, Paul, as things begin to heat up and they start getting a little further into this race when tires and brakes start to go away.
So here on the streets of Long Beach, Joshua Morrow, car number 1. He is the celebrity leader.
Toyota Grand Prix Pro Celebrity Race on CBS Sports Network is being brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places.
Besides representing a whole lot of fun, the celebrities and pros alike are out there racing for kids, and their annual visit to Miller Children's Hospital never fails to bring that point home.
Racing for Kids is the 25th year in partnership with Toyota Motorsports. The celebrities know they're going to have a good time racing, but they recognize what it's really about is the kids.
It was great to give out the toys and to interact and to see the smiles on their faces.
They're so courageous, so brave. They're dealing with their illnesses, and it's a very profound experience.
To see the kids and their resilience and their enthusiasm and just their smiles.
They were playing dress up, and I put on this Ninja Turtle outfit, and it made my day.
Going to that hospital is the lifeblood of this event, and that's why we're here. This is literally racing for kids.
I have a picture of a little girl called Natalie, and if I win, this race is gonna be for her.
Seeing the kids' faces, being there for Racing for Kids, it's all this event's about to me. It's what I'm going to take away most.
Welcome back to the streets of Long Beach, California. There is Torres. You know, working her way up. Yep.
She knows about competition.
You bet she does. 12-time Olympic medalist swimmer.
I think when you take an athlete, where you look at a Willie Gault or a Dara Torres or whatever, you take an athlete, look at Torres, look to the inside. Tricia Helfer kind of closed the door a little bit. Dara Torres won this race in the celebrity category in 2002. Nothing doing there. She makes a good move, keeps her eyes up, sees the gap, goes back to the inside and makes the pass. But up front, I mean, I got to be impressed with Joshua Morrow, and I spoke to Alfonso Ribeiro, and he said it's going to be tough. The guys up front this year are running a good pace. It's going to be difficult for us to catch them. And you see that right now with Morrow and Mendez running up front strong.
Morrow and Mendez, they were the front row, and they took advantage of that. But now you're seeing that second row, Dave Payson and Nathan Kress closing in. Here comes Ribeiro as he works his way through the field. It's Willie Gault that he's working on right now in the number 10 car.
Willie Gault looks like he's trying to shake a cornerback and run a pattern there. He's got Ribeiro all over him, all over the bumper there. And this is going to be a hard place for Ribeiro to get by him, very tight through this section of the racetrack. He'll have a shot once they come out of this right-hand corner into the left-hander, which is turn 6 at the end of this straightaway.
He's coming up on Willie Gault. Look how wide Ribeiro goes. He uses all of that corner, keeps the speed up. That puts him to the inside. There is the pass, and Alfonso Ribeiro moves on. Nice and smooth. He is a very smooth race driver, which is what is needed for these Toyotas.
I think he's very, very smart. We talk about the experience there, and now beginning to close in on Nathan Kress. That's the next target in line, and Ribeiro's made a little more progress than he thought he was going to make. He said it's going to take a while to get there. And right now,
no problem at all.
Yeah, you look at Nathan Kress. He's into the storm, so to speak, as Alfonso Ribeiro makes easy work of it in 9.
He has picked off, 2 cars in about 4 turns, so it's a regular piece of work for him as he comes through turn 10. That's the setup for this big hairpin, and the hairpin is, look at the 10 car, Willie Gall. He tried to go inside on that hairpin. That seldom works.
Yeah, a little bit of a desperation move there. Now they're going to be side by side down this long front straightaway here. You see Kress on the inside, Willie Galt in the blue number 10. He's got the better move, the better line down into turn 1.
While at the same time you see Ribeiro coming through, he now moves into 3rd place through that field. Man, that hot knife through butter, baby.
I am impressed dancing through the field, I should say.
Oh, absolutely, much better said. So here in Long Beach for the celebrity race, Joshua Morrow is number 1, followed by Mendez, but Ribeiro has dropped into 3rd. Welcome back to Long Beach. Your leader is currently Morrow, followed by Mendez. But look at Alfonso Ribeiro as he comes around the 9 car, moves into 2nd place, and is now chasing the leaders. He is, of course, one of the pros here. The red cars are the pros. They have either competed in other series or competed before.
Gotta tell you, Joshua Morrow, star of the young and the restless, getting a little bit restless because he's got Ribeiro all over his bumper. I cannot tell you how impressed I am with the job Ribeiro does. To the inside, textbook move, under braking into turn 9, Ribeiro into the lead.
So just that quick, right through the field comes Ribeiro. He's looking for another win here. He has 2 already. And they may have to put him into another style car. He may be outperforming these.
Smooth through the hairpin, absolutely spectacular. And I think one of the things that's done it for Ribeiro is his experience, not his pace so much, but his experience.
They are lined up behind him. Morrow, Mendez, that's the front row. They're in the same relative position, but of course totally eclipsed when Ribeiro comes through that field. The Grand Prix Foundation auctioned off one of these rides, and it was for the 7th time that David Pesant took on all bidders and won. David and his wife Jill are committed supporters of Racing for Kids, and both have competed in this unique event. We watch the next set of pros. That's Antron Brown, the NHRA Top Fuel champion, as he gets around Rutledge Wood, the 1913 winner, and the 12 car into the barrier. That's
Guy Pfeiffer.
Mickey Pfeiffer.
Back to the pros, you see Antron Brown just in front of the 24 Rutledge Wood, and Antron Brown, for a straight line guy, for a drag racer, Paul, he's doing a good job.
Yeah, but I wonder, he's used to being pinned back in the seat by like 10,000 horsepower, and that's not what he has now. These cars you have to be somewhat gentle with.
A little bit early on the turn-in for Brown into the hairpin. That slows up his exit. Rutledge Wood is going to get a good run on him down the front straightaway, but here's the problem. These 2 drivers fighting for position right now has allowed Alfonso Ribeiro to walk away. They're fighting back in 7th and 8th. Ribeiro in the lead, well up the racetrack.
And it's Alfonso Ribeiro followed by Morrow. Of course, Ribeiro is the pro. Morrow is one of the celebrities here.
Look at the gap between 1st and 2nd back to Joshua Morrow.
That is huge. Now, Pesant has gotten around and into 3rd place. He got around Willie Galt to accomplish that.
Well, and remember, all right, so Ribeiro's up there. He's leading this thing, but this is for the lead in the celebrity category. There's bragging rights at stake right here. Morrow has his mirrors full. Dave Pesant said, this is the best opportunity I've ever had. I'm running well. I've been running consistent, really working with the instructors out here. Yes, he's got a lot of experience around this racetrack, and his driving showing very, very strong this weekend. He's online doing what he needs to do, but can he get past Joshua Morrow?
Well, that's where the battle is. He's going to take a look to the inside as they come down Shoreline. It's the main straight, though it's a curving main straight. Look up there. Look at the red cars. Look at the pros working their way through this field as well.
Beginning to close down on Raul Mendez, Nathan Kress, and Willie Galt just in front. Antron Brown beginning to find the handle, getting this road racing thing down pretty well, but this is the battle for the lead in the celebrity category, and I'm impressed with Joshua Morrow. He's got a lot of pressure from Dave Payson right behind. Oh, and he's starting to give up a little bit. You saw the car slide, a little bit of oversteer. Oh, problem for 10.
Huge hit here, Willie Gault. Wow. Into the tires, a lot of damage to that car. This is what it looked like.
Nathan Kress to the inside in the 18. Willie Gault trying to carry big speed in. He's just too much speed. The car won't turn. Straight into the tire barrier, and then a little contact further back.
Mendez.
And
okay. Then
Antron Brown gets in it. Nathan Kress with a good job to get by. You saw the number 9 of Raul Mendez slide through as well. Antron Brown gets caught up in it, but
he continued on, but I'm thinking that he's not going to be able to continue on. There's a lot of damage. Well, there it is to the front of that car, and now we're starting to see some steam, or at least maybe it's tire rubber that's smoking coming off.
I think it's a little bit of both. Willie Gault used to big hits, but this was a big hit.
Maybe we have a chance to look at this whole thing once again.
So Nathan Kress looks to the inside. Willie Gault saying, hey, I've got to go deep in here to keep him behind me. The problem is he was already carrying as much speed as he could. You can tell he just can't get turned through the corner. The car understeering, pushing wide. He makes the contact, and you see the 9 slide through Mendez. And then for Antron Brown, as the car rebounds off the tire wall, Brown really has nowhere to go.
There's Willie. He's out of the car. Obviously, he's okay, but you see the crossed arms. I think that's frustration.
I ran that pattern across the middle, and I had the safety just about take my head off. The racing's still going, though. Joshua Morrow doing what he can to hold off Dave Payson. I think he's running out of time. This is going to be his best passing zone on the racetrack from here on. Remember, there's a problem in turn 1. That's heavy braking, so Dave needs to think ahead of the game a little bit. First, I've got to catch Joshua Morrow in front of me. Once I catch him, where can I get this done? He's running out of time. He'll have 1 lap to go. The white flag's out.
And you notice, though, that he used no brakes as he was running through that turn 10, leading into the hairpin, while Morrow lit the brakes up pretty good on the exit of 10.
And he's closed a little bit, but not enough to get anything done. Now, here's what he needs to do. He needs to make sure that he stays as close as he can with Morrow down here where the yellow is. Close up the gap in the braking zone a little bit. Be safe. Obviously, there's a dangerous situation in 1, but don't let Morrow take advantage of it and build an even greater lead. Get through the problem. Hats off to the corner workers. Look how quickly they've gotten that stricken car, Willie Gault, out of the way, and already Dave Payson up on the back bumper of Morrow through the fountain.
He's right there. Again, hard on the brakes as they come through this corner. In theory, the next big passing zone is going to be down at turn 9. A long straightaway run. The road is seaside running down there, and there's Ribeiro, the pro leader, and the battle behind him is, of course, well down in the field. He's just coming through this thing like as fast as he can and doing a good job at it. Going to add to that trophy that he got from Dancing with the Stars last year, and add a 3rd one here as a pro now at the Toyota Celebrity Race. He comes off the last corner, and line ahead for him is the checkered flag as he comes down that long straight. Wave to all the fans here. There is the checkered flag. And Alfonso Ribeiro has taken the win for the pro division.
Look at this, Dave Payson. Has he gotten past Joshua Morrow? Where is Morrow in this damage to the left front of Payson's car? The checkered flag is out. Where is Joshua Morrow?
Oh, there
he is, in the hairpin.
Wow. What happened to get him there? He had this thing locked. All he had to do was not look in his mirrors. Last turn of the race.
Payson knows this is all or nothing. Looks to the inside, makes contact, left front to right rear, turns Morrow around. It's not the way he wanted to get it done, but Dave Payson comes across the line first in the celebrity category.
Wow, you lead this race right from the green flag all the way to the literally last turn of this 10-lap race, and then a little mistake, and suddenly you're all the way in the back of the field.
It's not over until it's over, especially at a track like Long Beach, in that hairpin, the slowest corner on the racetrack, and it tempts drivers to get inside. And if you leave that hole open on the last lap, you can expect somebody to put their nose there.
So Dave Payson wins for the celebrity division here at Long Beach.
Toyota Grand Prix Pro Celebrity Race on CBS Sports Network is being brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places.
This was the deciding moment when number 7, Dave Passant, goes to the inside, gets the lead, and takes the win in his 7th attempt to win here at the Celebrity Race. Let's go down to Jamie Howe.
Dave Passant makes such a commitment to raising money for children's charities. And Dave, after all of the commitment that you've put into this, all of the times you've done this race, to take the win on the last lap, what does that mean to you?
To win this thing now, finally, is just, it's a dream come true. I can't believe I'm standing here with a 3-time winner. And I'm stunned. I'm speechless, literally.
Now, Alfonso Ribeiro, your 3rd win, he said it. I know you thought it was going to take you some time, but you made quick work of this. What was your thought process as you moved through the field?
Well, I was really shocked at how fast I caught up with the celebrity field, and I was like, wow, I'm in first place in 5 laps. I just kind of slowed it down, made sure I didn't make any mistakes, and got the car to the finish line. But this is another dream come true. To be back here for Toyota here at Long Beach, where I started my racing, is such an amazing feat. It's such an amazing journey.
Woo! Paul?
It's been another great day, and of course, racing for kids benefits the most out of all this. Thanks for joining us at the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach.
I'm alive. I didn't crash. I'm so proud of myself. I had so much fun.
It's difficult for me to hide my deep disappointment, but it's a great cause, and it was an unbelievable experience, and it's just, I was honored to be a part of it.
That was the most exhilarating thing I think I've ever done in my entire life.
I feel like a real racer now, you know?
There's a few guys going meow, 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 meow by me, and then that was it. And then I just drove my line, and I finished.
It was kind of a free-for-all, but I felt very good about my race, and I didn't get last, so I was happy about that.
I had the time of my life. I want to go again. It was great.
How do you have more fun in Long Beach? You get in a Toyota and you run around the streets. It's the best.